We are all very proud of our firefighters and the job that they do. However, we know that it can be inherently dangerous. We have gone through an extensive analysis to identify the best burnover blanket that we can provide to protect our firefighters and SES personnel working on the fire ground. This video covers its operation and I thoroughly commend it to you.
It is critical that operational crews avoid dangerous situations whilst firefighting. However, situations can arise where crews could be overtaken by a bushfire. In a large fire, competing priorities, changing conditions, and other factors can lead to a lack of situational awareness and compromise safety. Situational awareness is the key to safety at the fire line, and the burnover blanket is an additional piece of PPE to protect firefighters in the unlikely event of a burnover. In a large fire, conditions can change very quickly. Ensure LACES is implemented at all times and act on any red flag warnings immediately. A burnover blanket is a thermal barrier used in addition to a firefighter's PPE in the unlikely case of a burnover. The burnover blanket helps protect the firefighter against the radiant heat of a passing fire and is made from a lightweight, patented material. Blankets are 2 metres by 2 metres in size and are shipped vacuum packed in the protective storage bag to reduce the size and make inspection easier. If the vacuum seal has failed, the blanket will expand inside the bag and should be replaced. Each blanket is designed for one-time use only and is replaced once it has been used. Each blanket and mounting needs to be inspected every week, and the location of the blanket is not to be changed within the vehicle. Deploying the burnover blanket is simple and should take 30 seconds or less. First, locate the burnover blanket in the appliance. The blankets are fixed in positions appropriate to the appliance and must not be relocated. Locations of burnover blankets are typically between the front seats, behind the front seats, or below the seats of the appliance. Burnover blankets will always be in the same location in similar series appliances. Make sure you're aware of the location of the burnover blankets in the vehicles that you use. Appliances may have additional burnover protection installed, such as curtains or sprays, and these should be deployed as per crew cabin procedures prior to using the burnover blanket. Obtain the burnover blanket from its storage bag by lifting the flap and remove the vacuum-packed blanket. Open the plastic wrapping by tearing from the top, then expanding the tear so the blanket can be removed easily. Remove the burnover blanket from the plastic cover. Discard the plastic cover on the floor and unfold the burnover blanket. Recommended practice is to keep your helmet on. However, if space is limited, it may be removed to ensure that you get as low as possible in the vehicle. Your level of protection may be reduced if you remove your helmet. You may find it helpful to stand on the edge of the blanket to assist in covering yourself quickly. Cover yourself completely with the blanket. Remain below the window level of the appliance until the fire has passed. Remember, this process should take 30 seconds or less. Your crew will have to conduct the post-burnover procedures, which will include making sure the crew are not injured, first aid for any injuries or burns, an inspection and evaluation of the appliance to ascertain if it is functional to use to get to safe ground, provide a sit rep. In addition, the used burnover blanket should be left with the vehicle for examination in any investigation that may follow. Burnover incidents are categorised as OSH near misses and a report will be made. Used burnover blankets are sent back to the manufacturer and replaced. Do not attempt to repack or reuse the burnover blanket. Burnover blankets will reduce your chances of injury in the unlikely event of a burnover if used and deployed in a timely fashion. Know the location of the burnover blankets in your appliance or vehicle. Appliances may have additional burnover protection installed, such as curtains. In a burnover situation, curtains would be deployed prior to using the burnover blanket. Curtains should be rolled down and joined together, forming a barrier between the glass and the interior of the cabin. There should be no gaps in the curtains once they are fully deployed. In the case of a burnover, locate the burnover blanket. Unwrap the burnover blanket and cover yourself and get down below window height in your appliance and wait for the fire front to pass. With practice, you should be able to locate, unwrap, deploy, and cover up in 30 seconds or less. Operational crews should avoid dangerous situations whilst firefighting. However, if you are overtaken by a bushfire, using a burnover blanket will reduce your chances of injury.